Hello everyone, Edward here. It's been quite some time since we last spoke, hasn't it? Welcome to the very first Express to You video presentation. The whole team at Vicarstown Creations are so excited to show you what they've been working on, and I am more than happy to show off all of their hard work. To start things off, myself, Henry, and Gordon have taken the time to answer some of your questions that you sent to us. Let's take a look, shall we? Greetings everyone! We've been asked to answer some of your questions for us. So, the Fat Controller allowed us some time out of our schedules to do so. Say hello, you two!
Greetings.
Hello there! Who are we talking to?
You can't be serious, Henry.
The camera, Henry. Right before us.
Wait, cameras can talk?
You are hopeless.
Shall we get started? I'm sure there's quite a few people waiting to hear what we have to say. Bidu Barbosa asks, Hey Edward, what's the most challenging job you've ever had on the railway? Well now, let's see. I'd say the most challenging job I've had so far is that, I had a rather difficult job with a goods train during the weather recently. Supposedly it's only meant to worsen over time, but nothing like an old iron like myself can't get through.
Connor Garrett asks, To Gordon, following your brawl with BF and GF, have there been any other strange individuals sighted on the island? BF and G, whatever. Well, some of these newer engines have been interesting characters, to say the least. If I have to hear about the Great Western Way one more time, I might just go on strike again.
CG Manley asks, Henry, the next time you pull the flying kipper, do you sometimes worry that the boy and girl who convinced you to sing will ever come back? Well, part of me does. Because I certainly don't want to crash and lose another trainload's worth of fish. The other part of me, on the other buffer, hopes they do come back, so that I can be the one to send them packing.
For Gordon, what does it feel like to be the fastest train on the railroad? Absolutely spectacular, that is all.
To Henry, do you think you can go a whole day without your special charcoal? First of all, I don't use charcoal. I'm an engine, not a barbecue. Secondly, ever since my rebuild, I haven't had to use my special coal as much, so yes, I could. It also saves money on importing it from Wales, I suppose.
For Edward, do you prefer to be called by your name or Eddie? My own name usually suffices. Eddie sounds informal. Ronnie asks, Edward, what's it like dealing with James when he's being annoying? Ignore him. It takes time, but you will learn to. Eventually.
Andre85 asks, question for Henry and Gordon. After your brawl at the sheds, did the Fat Controller apologize to you for not believing you with the reason you went on strike?
Oh please, why would he? He still doesn't believe us.
He knows I'd have a good reason if I was ever late with the kipper, and not even that could convince him. And how come none of the dock workers saw those two rascals? There were ships coming in and out by the ton!
There's something we're missing, but there's no way to find out what that is. But to be honest, I think I'd rather keep it that way. Phew. Nobody should 123 asks, to Edward, Henry, and Gordon, how do you feel now that the brats have left the station as promised? If I assume they did. At first I was relieved, but that feeling was soon replaced with a burning rage. These intruders barged onto our railway with no regard for any of us and got away with it.
Got away with it? What on earth are you?
And what makes it worse, we were the ones punished for it, without any kind of investigation. I mean, whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty?
Just a moment, both of you. Can someone tell me just What in the blue blazes are you two on about?
Edward, you must have heard about the crashes James and I both had.
Of course I did, Henry. I didn't think someone to be the cause of such. Purely an unfortunate coincidence is what it merely seemed to be.
Edward, has your smoke box cracked? Gordon, back me up here.
Those two gremlins were running amok on a total of 7 separate days, Edward. Not only did they intentionally delay Henry and hijack James, they waited for their repairs to be completed before they approached me. Their only intentions when they came to this island were to cause as much trouble as possible.
Cinders and ashes? I had no idea. They didn't seem to have set intention when they approached me.
When they what?
You've seen them?
A young boy and girl, one with blue hair and a brunette with him. From what I recall, all they told me was they provoked you, Gordon. I honestly had no clue what else they'd gotten up to.
Oh. So, we weren't the only ones to have been tricked by those two, it seems.
I've heard enough. It has been quite some time, yes. However, if those two devils ever decide to rear their ugly little heads on Sodor again, they won't just have to answer to me, but every steam engine on this railway. I'll make sure of it.
Ah, that feels like yesterday. I do hope all of your questions were answered, and will be able to answer some more of your questions in the near future. Moving forward for the next part of this presentation, this is for all the fans of the upcoming Big Engine Brawl 2 mod. There's been a small teaser for who's going to make an appearance, and I've been told this is a very special gameplay showcase for someone special. Please take a look at this. Incredible! I hope you're all excited for Big Engine Brawl 2. The hard-working people at Vicarstown Creations are dearly sorry for the lack of updates, but thankfully, progress has been slowly picking up once again, so expect some new information from them in the coming months. However, speaking of new information, there is another project slowly being developed that the team hopes to fully dedicate to once Big Engine Brawl Streamlined and Big Engine Brawl 2 are released. Vicarstown Creations presents Right on Time Island! Bust my buffers! A Roblox game from the same developers of Big Engine Brawl! This project is currently in early planning and preparation. The team have been hard at work developing their own Vicarstown Creations art style for the game too. The goal for this game is to create a fun and engaging experience for old and new fans for all of us here on the island. With its gameplay and mechanics designed to keep players coming back and working together to complete jobs, earn money, and earn rewards. However, a project of this scale will take some time, so patience is key. Vicarstown Creations is aiming to release much more information in 2026. Stay tuned, everyone! Well, I never! Seems the Vicarstown Creations team are hard at work on many exciting projects, This next announcement is a smaller one, but still quite important. The Vicarstown team have officially opened a Blue Sky account to help promote more of their upcoming projects. If you want to keep up to date with all the news on what the team are working on, be sure to follow them there for all of the exciting updates. Those were some wonderful announcements, wouldn't you agree? I sincerely hope you enjoyed the first Express to You presentation, and do hope you—
Not so fast.
Gordon? What on earth are you doing here? We were just about to finish.
I don't think so. There's just one more thing that must be included, and I will not stand for it being left out.
Well, I suppose we could squeeze in one more announcement. What did you have in mind, Gordon?
Oh, you'll see. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, without further ado, behold!
This isn't over. Not by a long shot. Henry!
I'm on it!
Just get out of the way, Brawl.
Just can't do anything right, can you?
Whatever.
But that isn't important right now. The issue at hand are these two pissants that have been gallivanting around our railway, making fools of the lot of us. It's just disgraceful!
Disgusting!
Despicable!
And we cannot allow it. You wanted a brawl, little whatever you are? We'll show you what big engines can really do.
How's that for a musical battle, you little pest? Let's see you beat me now.
That was incredible work, Gordon! But I'm afraid we must wrap things up now.
Understood. Goodbye, Edward.
Goodbye, Gordon. Now, where were we? Yes, ahem. Thank you all so much for joining us for the very first Express to You presentation. We hope you enjoyed it and cannot wait for the next one for all the exciting work at Vicarstown Creations have in store for the future. From all the team at Vicarstown Creations, thank you for watching, and until next time, cheerio!